Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. I am Nicole, and I live in India. And tonight I'm here with my very good and only friend, Laurence.
Hello.
She is my bestie from the Westie, my one and only French connection, and she is here today to help me give a first watch to Graham Hancock's just revealed shocking truths about India.
What is it?
I don't know. I did just look him up. It's interesting the way that they describe him. He has pseudo-archaeological and pseudo-scientific theories.
Yeah, it's what I said in French. Sorry.
That's funny. We are getting into conspiracy theories, I guess. Let's see. Let's give the guy a chance. We don't know what we are going to believe. We don't even know what this video is about. So let's see what Graham Hancock has to say. Maybe this really could be something shocking. And let's see. Let's go ahead. If you haven't already, give me your like, give me your subscribe, and let's go. Go.
About India's ancient civilizations. We're about to explore the astonishing discoveries that challenge our understanding of history. From the intricate ruins of Mohenjo-daro to the breathtaking artistry of the Ajanta caves, Hancock's insights offer a glimpse into a world that could change everything we thought we knew. Brace yourselves, because we're screwed if we ignore these compelling findings. Discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization. A lot of what Hancock bases his thoughts on dates.
I just love hearing that accent, like that really formal British accent. We're screwed if we do not listen. That was. I mean, I think it's supposed to be powerful, and it was. I mean, it grabs the attention. Let's go ahead and see what he says.
Back to the early 1920s. While laying tracks in the heart of India, workers started finding unusual artifacts. These discoveries caught the attention of archaeologists, who quickly realized that this was no ordinary discovery. Sir John Marshall, the then Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India, led a team to investigate further. As they dug deeper, they uncovered the remains of a vast and sophisticated city buried beneath the Earth's surface. This was the ancient city of Mohenjo-daro, meaning Mound of the Dead. Initially, there were many misconceptions about the site. R.D. Banerjee, an archaeologist on Marshall's team, thought the mounds were part of a Buddhist stupa. However, as excavations continued, it became evident that these remains belonged to a much older and advanced civilization. By 1924, major excavations had revealed a well-planned city that dated back to around 2600 BCE. Mohenjo-daro, situated in present-day Sindh province of Pakistan, was part of the Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization. This civilization was contemporary with those of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, but it remained unknown to the world until this remarkable discovery. Mohenjo-daro's urban planning and architecture were highly advanced. The city covered an area of at least 1.5 square kilometers, with some estimates suggesting it could have been as large as 5 square kilometers at its peak. The city was divided into a lower town and a citadel area, both meticulously organized with a grid system of streets running north-south and east-west. This level of urban planning was unprecedented for its time. The city's drainage system was particularly impressive. Each house was connected to a street drainage channel through small drainage holes, showcasing early sanitary engineering skills. The drains were made from baked brick and gypsum, with manholes at intervals for cleaning. This sophisticated system ensured efficient waste disposal and maintained hygiene in the densely populated city. Residential buildings in Mohenjo-daro reflected the social hierarchy of its inhabitants. Houses ranged from small, single-room dwellings to grand, multi-story structures. Most buildings were constructed using sun-dried and fired mud bricks, with baked bricks preferred for structures exposed to moisture, such as baths and drainage systems. The uniformity in brick size hints at a well-organized system for producing and distributing building materials. One of the most striking features of Mohenjo-daro was a large public bathing area located on the Citadel Mound. This structure was constructed with finely fitted bricks, sealed with a layer of natural tar for waterproofing. The Great Bath is believed to have been used for ritualistic or ceremonial purposes. After the partition of India in 1947, Mohenjo-daro became part of Pakistan. Excavations continued under the leadership of Pakistani archaeologists like Dr. Ahmad Hassan Dani. They uncovered deeper layers of the city and explored residential areas previously unstudied. These efforts revealed numerous artifacts, including pottery, tools, and ornaments, providing insights into the daily lives, trade practices, and cultural aspects of its inhabitants. Modern archaeological techniques, such as stratigraphic analysis, have further refined our understanding of Mohenjo-daro. These methods allow for more accurate dating of the city's layers and reveal a timeline of occupation and development. In 1980, recognizing its historical significance, Mohenjo-daro was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This international recognition brought attention and funding aimed at safeguarding the ancient city from threats like salinity, waterlogging, and material deterioration. Preservation efforts have since been crucial in maintaining the site's integrity and ensuring that future generations can continue to learn from its remarkable legacy. And it is precisely this remarkable legacy that Hancock says points to a larger and perhaps more mysterious truth. Architectural marvels of Mohenjo-daro. The layout of Mohenjo-daro is a marvel of ancient city planning. Graham Hancock suggests this level of urban design was so far beyond the architectural and civil engineering skills of the ancient world that it was completely out of sync. According to him, the truth is, it could simply not have happened without the assistance of a non-human intelligence. The city was meticulously organized into a grid system, with streets running north-south and east-west, dividing the city into well-defined blocks. This systematic approach ensured that the city was not only functional, but also aesthetically pleasing. The main streets, some up to 10 meters wide, were lined with buildings constructed from uniform-sized bricks. This level of planning and uniformity is rare for ancient civilizations and indicates a high degree of social organization and centralized control. The city was divided into two main areas, the Citadel and the Lower Town. The Citadel was situated on a raised mound and housed important public buildings. It was likely the administrative and ceremonial center of the city. Here, archaeologists found structures like the Great Bath, granaries, and assembly halls. The Lower Town, where the majority of the population lived, featured residential and commercial buildings. This separation of public and private spaces is a hallmark of advanced urban planning. Each house in the city was connected to a centralized drainage system, with wastewater channeled through covered drains along the streets. As we mentioned, such an elaborate drainage system is unprecedented for its time and demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of urban sanitation. Comparing Mohenjo-daro's architectural achievements with those of contemporary civilizations like ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia reveals intriguing contrasts. While the Egyptians focused on monumental structures like pyramids and temples built from massive stone blocks, the people of Mohenjo-daro prioritized functional urban infrastructure. In contrast to the grandiose temples and palaces of Mesopotamia, Mohenjo-daro's buildings were more modest in scale but equally impressive in design. The residential architecture featured a variety of house sizes. Many houses were built around a central courtyard to allow light and air to penetrate the living spaces. Some houses even had private wells and bathrooms. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro stands out as an architectural masterpiece. It was supplied with water from a nearby well, and a drainage system allowed it to be emptied and cleaned. When compared to the baths of ancient Rome, the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro appears more utilitarian. Roman baths were complex structures with multiple rooms, offering various temperatures and bathing experiences. The Great Bath was a single large pool. However, both civilizations recognized the importance of communal bathing and built sophisticated facilities to support this practice. But Hancock's Truths About India delves deeper than just the city planning and architectural skills at Mohenjo-daro. It goes to the heart of the civilization that used to live there, and the unearthed artifacts prove it. Artifacts and cultural insights. Among the most significant artifacts discovered at Mohenjo-daro is the dancing girl. This bronze figurine stands just over 10 centimeters tall and depicts a young girl in a lively pose. She has one hand on her hip and the other hanging casually by her side. The intricate detail of her jewelry and meticulously styled hair reflects the advanced craftsmanship of the era. Another noteworthy find is the priest-king statue. It portrays a seated male figure adorned in an intricately engraved robe, wearing a headband that likely held a feather or ornament. The serene expression and meticulously groomed beard of the priest-king suggest a figure of high social or religious status. Trade played a crucial role in the Indus Valley civilization, as evidenced by the discovery of weights, measures, and seals. These artifacts suggest a standardized system of trade and commerce, facilitating economic activities both within the city and with distant regions. The seals, often engraved with animal motifs and inscriptions, were likely used to mark goods and property. This indicates a well-developed system of ownership and trade regulation. The extensive use of standardized weights and measures highlights the importance of trade in the economy of Mohenjo-daro. These standardized units ensured fair transactions and efficient trade practices, supporting the city's economic stability and growth. Trade networks extended beyond the Indus Valley and connected Mohenjo-daro with regions as far as Mesopotamia. The discovery of various ornaments, including beads, necklaces, and bangles, reflects the cultural and aesthetic values of the Indus people. These ornaments were made from materials such as gold, silver, and semi-precious stones, and indicate a thriving industry of jewelry making and the significance of personal adornment in their society. In his shocking revelations about possible assistance from elsewhere in the universe, Hancock also points to the Ajanta Caves. The Ajanta Caves are located in the Western Ghats of Maharashtra, India. They were discovered in 1819 by John Smith, a British soldier who stumbled upon them while hunting tigers. The caves were carved into a horseshoe-shaped cliff along the Waghora River and date back to the 2nd century BCE. They continued to be developed until around 480 CE. The Ajanta Caves are renowned for their exquisite paintings and sculptures, which are considered masterpieces of Buddhist religious art. The caves were primarily used as monasteries and temples for Buddhist monks. The historical significance of the Ajanta Caves lies in their role as a center of Buddhist learning and worship, as well as their contribution to the development of Indian art and architecture. The Ajanta Caves consist of 30 separate caves. Each is intricately carved and adorned with detailed murals and sculptures. These caves can be divided into two main groups based on their period of construction: the older Hinayana caves and the later Mahayana caves. The earlier caves are simpler in structure and decoration, while the later ones are more elaborate and showcase advanced artistic and architectural techniques. One of the most notable features of the Ajanta Caves is their stunning murals. These depict various scenes from the life of Buddha, known as Jataka tales. The paintings illustrate stories of Buddha's previous lives, his teachings, and Buddhist beliefs about the universe. The use of vibrant colors, detailed designs, and expressive figures highlights the remarkable artistic accomplishments of the period. The sculptures in the Ajanta caves are equally impressive. There are life-size statues of Buddha, bodhisattvas, and other religious figures. These sculptures are meticulously crafted, capturing fine details and subtle expressions. The Ajanta caves can be compared to the Ellora caves, another magnificent example of ancient Indian rock-cut architecture located in Maharashtra. While Ajanta is primarily focused on Buddhist themes, the Ellora caves represent a mix of Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain monuments. This diversity adds to the richness and historical importance of the Ellora complex, which was developed between the 6th and 10th centuries CE. One of the most remarkable structures at Ellora is the Kailasa Temple. This enormous monolithic temple was dedicated to Lord Shiva. It was carved out of a single massive rock
From the
and
top
demonstrates
down.
the incredible engineering and artistic
That is
skills
amazing.
of the
That's
period.
close to Bangalore.
Like Ajanta, the Ellora caves are adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures, reflecting the cultural and religious diversity of ancient India. Other notable examples of rock-cut architecture in India include the Elephanta Caves, the Badami Caves, and the Udayagiri and Kandagiri caves.
I find it's interesting that whenever it's something which is as impressive as this, and some people just go with
It can't be done
it can be
by
done by
people.
people. This is too advanced, and this and that. It's the same thing for the Egyptians, right?
Yeah.
The pyramids. Oh no, they must be
Must have had outside help.
alien, and
Yeah.
truth is that how civilizations are. They get to a peak where they are amazing and shining and developed, and
And
then
then they go
something
down.
happened and they go
Mhm.
down. I mean, why? Because if the logic, we need to say it till the end, but if the logic is just that it's too well done to be human, not to be Indian, and it has to have had the help of aliens.
An alien.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Each of these sites adds to the tapestry of India's rich architectural heritage, illustrating the evolution of religious and artistic expression over the centuries. Both the Ajanta caves and the skills on display at Ellora
If
further
it's,
underline Hancock's premise that the design
if it's alien, we would have those aliens represented somewhere, right?
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and engineering skills it took to carve these elaborate complexes simply didn't match what was happening anywhere else in the world at the time. And he says it is highly unlikely that this kind of sudden advancement could be isolated to just one tiny place on the map. He even suggests that evidence of this early assistance is reflected in later architectural marvels in India. The mysteries of Hampi. Hampi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a place steeped in historical and mythological significance. Hampi's history dates back to the 14th century when it served as the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire, one of the most powerful and prosperous empires in South India. The city was founded by brothers Harihara Prinwand and Bukka Raya Briman, who established it as a fortified city to resist invasions from the north. Under the rule of the Vijayanagara kings, Hampi flourished as a hub of trade, art, and religion. Mythologically, Hampi holds a significant place in Hindu traditions. It is believed to be the site of Kishkindha, the monkey kingdom mentioned in the Ramayana. According to the epic, this is where Lord Rama met Hanuman and Sugriva before embarking on his journey to Lanka to rescue Sita. Among the many architectural marvels in Hampi, the Virupaksha Temple stands out as a beacon of religious devotion and architectural excellence. Dedicated to Lord Shiva, This temple predates the Vijayanagara Empire and has been in continuous worship since its construction. The temple complex is vast.
That's amazing.
It
The
features a
continuous.
towering gateway that rises 50 meters high, intricately carved with depictions of gods, goddesses,
Yeah,
and
Ben.
mythological scenes. The temple's main sanctum houses a Shivalinga, revered by devotees and pilgrims who visit the site. The Virupaksha temple is not only a spiritual center, but also an architectural wonder. Its hallways are adorned with detailed frescoes depicting scenes from the epics and the lives of the gods. The temple's design ensures that light and air circulate freely, creating a serene environment for worship and reflection. Another iconic structure in Hampi is the stone chariot located within the Vitala temple complex. Carved from granite, the chariot features intricate details and is a replica of a real chariot used in temple processions. The wheels of the chariot are designed to rotate, showcasing the advanced engineering skills of the time. The Vitala temple itself is renowned for its musical pillars, each producing a different musical note when struck. The Vijayanagara Empire left an indelible mark on South Indian history. The empire was known for its military prowess, economic prosperity, and cultural achievements. Hampi, as its capital, was a vibrant city with bustling markets, grand palaces, and ornate temples.
Just,
The empire's emphasis on art and culture
I'm just wondering if 5,000 years from now, someone will say that the Eiffel Tower has been made by aliens because
Yeah.
we didn't have the advanced whatever to make that, because it was a struggle.
Yeah.
He struggled to
To make it.
to build it, and it was a real engineering
Feet.
thing. So, what are we going to say?
Yeah.
In 1,000 years from now, that it had to be
led to the
It had to
patronage
be
of
alien.
various art forms. Economically, the Vijayanagara Empire thrived on trade, both domestic and international. Hampi's location on the banks of the Tungabhadra River made it a strategic trade center. The empire's wealth is evident in the grandeur of its architectural projects and the opulence of its capital city. However, the decline of the Vijayanagara Empire began with the Battle of Talikota in 1565, where a coalition of Deccan sultanates defeated the Vijayanagara army. This led to the plundering and eventual abandonment of Hampi. Despite its fall, the ruins of Hampi continue to tell the story of a glorious past. And it is this past that Hancock is now weaving into his shocking revelations about the truth of India. Konark Sun Temple. The Konark Sun Temple, located in the village of Konark in Odisha, is a masterpiece of
Then give
Kalinga
us-
architecture.
Really?
It was built in the 13th century by King Narasimhadeva Brinna of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. The temple is designed to resemble a colossal chariot dedicated to the sun god Surya. This symbolic design represents the passage of time, with the temple structure embodying a chariot drawn by 7 horses, each representing a day of the week. It also has 12 pairs of intricately carved wheels, symbolizing the months of the year. The temple's main sanctum is now in ruins, but it was originally crowned with a massive tower that soared to a height of almost 230 feet. The surviving audience hall is a monumental edifice adorned with elaborate carvings and sculptures depicting various aspects of life, mythology, and nature. The precision and detail of these carvings reflect the advanced artistic and engineering skills of the time. Each wheel of the chariot is about 12 feet in diameter, meticulously detailed with spokes and hubs, adorned with intricate carvings of deities, dancers, musicians, and animals. The wheels also function as sundials, capable of accurately measuring time. The construction of the Konark Sun Temple is steeped in historical legends and folklore. According to one popular legend, the temple was built by Samba, the son of Lord Krishna, to honor Surya after being cured of leprosy. The temple's construction was led by the chief architect Bisu Maharana. It took 12 years to complete. It is said that over 1,200 artisans worked tirelessly to bring this architectural wonder to life. The challenges they faced were immense, from sourcing and transporting the massive stones to carving the intricate details that adorn the temple. One of the most famous legends associated with the temple's construction is the story of Dharmapada, Bisu Maharana's son. According to the legend, the temple's main dome posed a significant challenge. Despite numerous attempts, it could not be completed. Dharmapada was a young prodigy. He arrived at the site and successfully completed the dome overnight. However, fearing the wrath of the workers and the potential disruption of their livelihoods, he sacrificed his life by jumping into the river to protect his father's honor and the workers' future. Over the centuries, the Konark Sun Temple has faced significant deterioration due to natural elements, human neglect, and the proximity to the sea. The British colonial administration initiated the first major preservation efforts in the early 20th century. To prevent the collapse of the Jagamohana, the interior was filled with sand, and surrounding vegetation was cleared to protect the structure from further damage. In 1984, the temple was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Modern technology, including 3D scanning and digital documentation, is used to preserve the intricate details of the carvings and monitor the structural integrity of the temple. And the mysteries this kind of scanning reveals just seem to underpin Graham Hancock's thinking, recent discoveries and theories. Advancements in archaeological methods have revolutionized our understanding of ancient sites like Mohenjo-daro, the Ajanta caves, and the Konark Sun Temple. Techniques such as ground-penetrating radar, 3D scanning, and satellite imagery have allowed researchers to uncover previously hidden structures and artifacts without invasive digging. One significant discovery facilitated by these modern techniques is the identification of extensive underground structures at Mohenjo-daro. GPR has revealed complex networks of streets, buildings, and drainage systems buried deep beneath the surface. These findings suggest that the city was even more extensive and sophisticated than previously thought, indicating a highly advanced urban planning and engineering capability, too advanced for its time. The advanced engineering and architectural achievements of ancient Indian civilizations have led to speculations about their technological capabilities. For instance, the precision with which the wheels of the Konark Sun Temple function as sundials has raised questions about the level of astronomical knowledge possessed by its builders. The ability to create such accurate time-measuring instruments suggests a deep understanding of mathematics and astronomy. Moreover, the sophisticated drainage systems of Mohenjo-daro imply that the inhabitants had a highly developed knowledge of hydraulics and urban planning. The city's infrastructure showcases a level of technological advancement that was unparalleled at the time. These advanced technologies have fueled theories that ancient Indian civilizations may have had access to knowledge and techniques that were lost over time. Some researchers, including Graham Hancock, speculate that these civilizations could have been influenced by an even older yet undiscovered culture that possessed advanced technological capabilities. The notion of lost civilizations has captivated the imagination of historians and archaeologists for decades. Graham Hancock's theories often explore the possibility that ancient Indian civilizations were preceded by an even older, technologically advanced society that was lost to history. This hypothetical civilization could have passed down its knowledge to subsequent cultures, explaining the sudden appearance of advanced technologies and sophisticated urban planning. One intriguing aspect of these theories is the speculation about potential alien contact. The precise astronomical alignments of many ancient structures, such as the Konark Sun Temple, have led some to propose that extraterrestrial beings may have shared their knowledge with ancient humans. This idea, although controversial, suggests that the impressive technological and architectural achievements of ancient Indian civilizations could be the result of guidance from advanced alien civilizations. And Hancock says, we're screwed if we don't pay attention. Artifacts like the Vimanas, mythical flying machines described in ancient Indian texts, are often cited in support of these theories. Descriptions of these machines, which were capable of flight and advanced maneuvers, have led some to speculate that ancient Indians had access to advanced aerospace technology, possibly of extraterrestrial origin. While these theories remain speculative and often debated, they highlight the enduring mystery and allure of India's ancient civilizations. The combination of modern archaeological discoveries and imaginative theories keeps the study of ancient India vibrant and continually evolving. All of this leads to one of the most shocking revelations of recent times, and Graham Hancock says we're screwed if we ignore it. Graham Hancock's revelations. Graham Hancock has captivated audiences worldwide with his shocking revelations about ancient civilizations, including those of India. His theories challenge conventional historical narratives by suggesting that advanced civilizations existed long before what is commonly accepted. Hancock's work has sparked both intrigue and controversy. Graham Hancock argues that there was a highly sophisticated global civilization that existed during the last ice age. According to him, it was probably destroyed by a cataclysmic event around 12,000 years ago. According to Hancock, remnants of this civilization influenced the development of later cultures, such as the Indus Valley Civilization. He suggests that the advanced knowledge of astronomy, architecture, and engineering seen in ancient Indian sites could be remnants of this lost civilization. He also posits that these ancient peoples possessed technologies and knowledge that rivaled or even surpassed those of later historical periods. His theories are built on a combination of archaeological evidence, ancient texts, and a reinterpretation of historical data. Hancock's interpretation of the evidence from the Indus Valley Civilization, particularly sites like Mohenjo-daro, emphasizes the advanced urban planning and sophisticated infrastructure that these ancient cities possessed. He points to the precise grid layout, efficient drainage systems, and standardized brick sizes as indicators of a highly organized and technologically adept society. Hancock also draws attention to the advanced artistic and cultural artifacts found at these sites, such as the dancing girl and the priest king statues. He suggests that the high level of craftsmanship and artistic expression reflects a deep understanding of metallurgy, art, and culture that may have been inherited from an earlier, more advanced civilization. In addition to the Indus Valley sites, Hancock explores other ancient Indian monuments, such as the Ajanta caves and the Konark Sun Temple. He highlights the intricate carvings, precise astronomical alignments, and advanced engineering techniques as further evidence of a sophisticated ancient knowledge base. Hancock's analysis often includes comparisons with other ancient civilizations, suggesting a shared or interconnected origin for these advanced skills and technologies. Graham Hancock's theories have been both celebrated and criticized. His work has gained a large following among those fascinated by alternative history and ancient mysteries.
Alternative.
However, his theories have also faced significant criticism from the academic community. Many archaeologists and historians argue that his ideas lack rigorous scientific evidence and rely too heavily on speculation and interpretation. They contend that Hancock often overlooks more plausible explanations for the advanced features of ancient sites, such as the natural progression of human innovation and cultural exchange. Graham Hancock's shocking revelations about ancient India have sparked a vital conversation about the complexity and sophistication of our ancestors. By challenging established narratives and encouraging innovative research, we open the door to a more nuanced and complete understanding of our past. As we continue to explore and preserve these ancient sites, we must remain open to new possibilities and be willing to reevaluate our historical assumptions. Ignoring these insights would mean losing a crucial part of our shared heritage.
And we
And
would
we're
therefore be
screwed if we fail
screwed.
to appreciate the profound significance of these discoveries. Do you think Graham Hancock's theories are worth exploring?
No.
Let us know in the comments.
No.
Laurent says no.
Laurent says she's lost 35 minutes of her life and she will never get it back.
She will never get it back. I am sorry, Laurent. Okay, so that video could have been easily condensed into like the last 5 minutes.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, this must have been AI written or something. Like the number of times that they said like Graham Hancock's,
No,
shocking discovery.
It looks
We are
like,
going to be screwed, huh?
it looks like it wasn't. It was all done on purpose. It's watching time, right?
Yeah.
Watching, however YouTube calls that.
Oh, trying to get it to be
yeah,
watched.
you make it long and
Oh no, I just made it long. I just
You-
made them. I gave them a
yeah,
whole
you
watch.
just keep on saying that it's shocking and
Shocking.
you're screwed and all of that.
We're screwed.
That's it at the end, like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we stayed till the end. Now, is it shocking? No. Is it something that possibly could have happened? I suppose so. Like, it's not that. I mean, he didn't necessarily say aliens. He said that
No,
it
but
was.
they didn't say alien because they want to keep the content running on YouTube, and if they start with whatever, what did we say the word this in English is?
Conspiracy theories,
If we
yeah.
go with conspiracy theories, then for sure it's only the algorithm is only going to give you some.
Uh,
So you have to stay on this.
that might be true.
Yeah,
So,
I think.
they talked about a more advanced civilization. I mean, that is possible. I don't know, but there isn't any real, archaeological evidence. There isn't any real, even like the written, evidence there.
No, and South America had the same
Yeah, they had the same
advanced,
thing.
technology and
Yeah.
city planning and water
Yep.
and drainage,
Drainage,
and
water, all that stuff. It was all
All of
over the
that
place.
was,
It was in the
was-
Middle East. It was here in India. It was in South America,
So why
China.
Why do you need the help of aliens for all of this? Number one. Number two, I forgot number two, but we spoke for too long. I forgot number two.
Yeah, we forgot number 2. All right, people. So that was 35 minutes of Laurence's time that she'll never get
Yeah.
back.
Never.
Never.
It's like ordering on Swiggy.
We could be screwed.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Why? Oh, yeah, no, I remember.
Uh.
And what is this? You need to be willing to challenge history. That's what historians do. They challenge history all the
Yeah,
time.
that's what historians do. Yeah, that's very true.
So that's okay.
Are you-
stupid?
I'm going to be
Please.
screwed.
Yeah.
All right, people. Please give me your like. Please give me your subscribe. If you have a comment.
For us, not for what you just saw.
Yeah. If you have a comment about what you just saw, put it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Have a polite discussion, a polite disagreement.
It's going to be polite. Nobody can disagree with us. Aliens.
All right,
Great,
people.
that's it.
As always, we love you and bye-bye.